welcome to Cars of 100, and on today's video I have a very nice Volkswagen Golf GTI Rabbit Edition. So this car is a limited edition for this year, for this GTI model, and we're gonna look at this car from the outside, go inside, and we're gonna check out some of the features on the of the car as well overall. So stay tuned and let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. This Golf GTI looks pretty cool. This is #1 hot hatchback in the world, and other companies try to come close to this car, and it's really something of a benchmark for hot hatchback. This car has everything in terms of the performance, space, everyday usability, and overall you can see that this car is pretty sporty as well. And we're gonna look at the interior in a little bit, but for now, as you can see, this GTI cues, like you have the badging and you have a brakes from a bigger brother, a Golf R, because this car, when it was first released, it was just a regular version of I guess Golf GTI, and then they gave it a red badge. So the red badge implies that this car has a performance pack for the later years, but now all GTIs have the performance pack, and some GTIs, if you have Autobahn edition, you get also other features like Fender audio system and lots of different aspects in terms of the leather interior, and then some. But overall, this car is a S model, like a base GTI, and then a little bit more, because this is a Rabbit Edition. This sits between the regular S model, SE, and Autobahn. So you get the idea that this car has a little bit more compared to the base and a little bit less compared to Autobahn. But overall, you get headlights, black mirror caps, black wheels, and a little bit special colors. And let me know what you think about this color in comment section. Dual exhaust, as you can see in the back, sounds really nice. You also have a redesigned headlights and redesigned tail lights. As you see here, these are for the 2019 Golf GTIs and Golf Rs. So you have the same tail light and same headlights as on the Golf R, but it's a different car from the perspective of performance. So let's check out this car on the inside. In order to enter this car, this nice Golf GTI, you have a very nice key fob here, also switchblade key as well, just like my Jetta GLI. And you have a GTI logo on the bottom here, which would be nice on all the special models from Volkswagen. You can keep this key fob in your pocket, and you can lock the car and unlock the car by the sensors behind the door opener handle. As you can see, this trim is pretty nice, soft touch material, hard plastic, soft touch cloth material, matches the seats. This also kind of cloth also kind of match the seats, because seats are in this car are cloth. You have a very nice padded section here for the cup hold, for the bottle holder, and for the storage. No speaker on top except the bottom, only on the bottom. No Fender audio system for this car, just a regular Volkswagen sound system, hi-fi. And as we go around, we have a door sills here, surprisingly without a GTI logo. Interesting pedals as well, with aluminum touches on them, imply sportiness of the vehicle. Really nice, cool feature. as you can see. You have a GTI logo on the all-weather floor mats here, which are included with this car. Speaking of these seats, really nice bolstering, bigger bolstering than Jetta GLI, but at the same time really nice in terms of the usability of this car. This plaid cloth seats have been with GTI for quite some time, and with this Rabbit edition, this is really reminiscent of classic VW GTIs, Golf GTIs back in the day. Manual seat adjustment, just top section you can adjust automatically. Also back and forth, also manual adjustment. As you can see, nice steering wheel here, sporty design, and roomy entrance in this car as well. So let's step inside. And if we close the door, very nice solid thud. Let's start the car. As you can see, really cool way to present to the driver the infotainment screen and the middle screen as well. Really nice. Overall, I think really sporty feel and look to the car, also implying that this car is not just a sporty car, but at the same time very usable car too. Nice dials on the tach and speedo, red needles. Compared to Golf R, you have red needles compared to blue ones on the Golf R. Nice steering wheel, nice feel to the steering wheel as well. 10 and 2 notches are here, flat bottom, and you have a GTI logo here. Nice interesting design, 3D look to it. Nice buttons feel nice. Feel that this car is also built in tandem with Audi, so you get like little Audi aspects. Audi and Volkswagen are the same brand, so you get the idea of a quality here. Overall, you have a nice infotainment screen. You can also have a bigger infotainment screen if you get Autobahn edition of this car, but we don't get digital cockpit like Europe does for the GTI. Only analog. Maybe probably for the next VW Golf GTI we will have a digital cockpit, because new Jetta GLI has it, but GTI doesn't come with it even in Autobahn trim. But Golf R does have a digital display. This whole section is digital, just like in Jetta GLI. Very nice design in terms of the way this car looks, in terms of the dashboard as well. Nice trim here. This looks pretty cool. If there was a GTI logo somewhere here, this would be also a nice addition to this car, to this interior. But overall, you don't have a sunroof as well in this car. Kind of a compromises, but it gives you less weight, I guess. Less weight for sound system, because you don't have the subwoofer in this car that has more weight to it. And you just have a regular sound system that doesn't sound too bad, but if you are really into sound system, you would get a Fender audio system that comes with the Autobahn trim of this car. Overall, you have pedals here on the steering wheel as well. In terms of the bolstering, quite some bolstering on the steering wheel. It's a similar steering wheel as in my 2017 Jetta GLI. And I would say that this steering wheel has been a really nice feature in this car. The best feature for this interior is this steering wheel. You will enjoy driving this car just because of the steering wheel alone. Nice rumble from the engine. You have more feedback because this car produces 228 horsepower and 256 pound-feet of torque, compared to my Jetta GLI that has same engine but different internals, produces only 210 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. So that's a huge difference compared to this car. They wanted to make this because people really enjoy heritage, and GTI brings that heritage, and the more special engine was given to GTI, which is kind of understandable. So if we look at this, the most important section here is the section that controls the behavior of this car. So you have a mode controls the way the car feels on the road. So you have eco options that give you different options for this car's behavior. Normal, which will set everything in normal. Sport, which will set everything in sport, and you can adjust custom yourself. You can do different variations of different behavior of the car in terms of steering, differential lock, drive system, engine sound, and adaptive front light system. So the lights will adapt to your driving abilities as well. So that's good. This infotainment also has been updated compared to my 2017 Jetta GLI. It's much faster, even though it's a downgraded system compared to Autobahn trim of this car. You still have a very quick, responsive system here. Really nice. Overall, I would say that this is hands down one of the best infotainment options on the market right now. And Volkswagen really listened to their customers to bring this back. Nice section here for the glove box. These cloth seats are not my choice, but people really like plaid cloth seats in the GTI, and I can understand, because it brings back this classic feel. Also, you don't get automatic climate control for the Rabbit edition, and you have a nice storage here with the USB option in as well. Pretty deep storage here. You have a section here for the storage, surprisingly less than in my Jetta GLI, but it's understandable. It's a smaller car, I guess. So back doors don't have keyless entry. You have to unlock them from the front doors. And in terms of the room, you have tweeters here, which is interesting, or they are just covered here for the Fender audio system, which could have been here, I guess, but you have a speaker down there. And if we jump inside, surprising that this car doesn't have more leg room, but it's not cramped here. And if we move the seat up a little bit, the front driver's seat, you will have more room. But this seat is almost all the way back, so you can see the leg room here. And it's kind of like a coupe type, but in terms of the headroom, it is really good. So surprisingly, headroom is really good. I'm 6 feet tall, and I think there's plenty of headroom here. You have two vents here in the back as well, and you have section here with two cup holders. It's really nice. I wonder if they spilled on the cloth, how bad will it be if there's a coffee or a soda. Makes you wonder. You have also pass-through here, but you don't need pass-through because you have a hatchback design here. So you can also drop down these seats as well to have more room in the trunk. So let's check out the trunk. To access the trunk, you have to have a key in your key fob in your pocket, and you can just open it like this, which is a cool design. And hatchback will open like that, and you have a nice trunk here. You also have a first aid kit that comes with the car, and roadside assistance kit as well. And you have a spare tire, which is located under the floor of the trunk. You have a Volkswagen cargo protection system mat also, which is optional as well. But overall, really nice. You also can drop down these seats, as I have mentioned, just like that, and you will have more room for your trunk. I wanted to show you these lights, which are really cool This line really goes inside the headlight, and the silver as well. This year they have included the silver just to show a little bit grown up features of this GTI. Really nice design here as well. And these are adaptive headlights. I hope you enjoyed today's review of this Golf GTI Rabbit Edition. If you have any questions about this car, please leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.